we have been waiting for a while to see where Spider-Man is going to pop up next in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it looks like our first swing back into Spider-Man's world will in fact be Spider-Man freshman year. We even got our first look at San Diego Comic-Con, so let's look at some of these images and talk about what we're seeing here. So for those that maybe did not get the memo, Spider-Man Freshman Year is of course a prequel to Spider-Man Civil War and Homecoming, and we got our first look at the, animated look at Peter Parker in the MCU. And as you can tell, definitely getting a good, like Jack Kirby, early Stan Lee comics vibe of this. Like they sort of just modernized it with Tom Holland's face, obviously. Now, beyond just that, we actually got a look at a proto suit, and this is really interesting because if you check this out, it's not quite the same suit he had when we first saw him, but obviously it's another form of that evolution, and this proto suit is honestly kind of cool. You can already tell that cosplayers are going to be all over this one, and I really do like this. You know, it looks good. He's still got like those goggles and everything. Obviously, the spider emblem on the chest, people are probably going to argue about that one, but that's a given. It's Spider-Man. Of course, people are going to argue. It's got the sneakers, the red and the blue. I really like this. This, honestly, I think is better than the one he had in the MCU when he first shows up in it. We see him, we go, oh, okay, that's not bad, but I think this, honestly, I prefer this. Overall, I think this is a pretty good showing. They did confirm that the series would be coming in 2024 and gave us just, you know, a little bit of a insight into what we can expect in terms of the animation, which I think is honestly all we really needed. They're still quite a ways off and are quite obviously still developing this thing, and it's taking some time, and there's going to be a lot of gaps to fill. Let's just put it that way in terms of what elements of the story they can add, what they can take away, and even what you can do in terms of, you know, this limited space that you have in MCU continuity. So I'm excited just to see the evolution and how we get to where we see him for the first time in live action, and I can't wait. This is pretty awesome.